Welcome in as we continue our breakdown, our training camp previews of each and every team in the NFL, what they look today at the Cincinnati Bengals. And reminder, if you want a look and a listen to your favorite team or any NFL team, when I think about the Bengals, the first thing that comes up is both guard spots. Veteran Cody Ford and Lucas Patrick were competing on the right side during OTAs. Rookie Dylan Fairchild and Cordell Volston largely in the mix on the left. New offensive line coach Scott Peters was pretty content with both battles. There hasn't been a clamoring to add another guy to the mix. However, with veterans such as Brandon Sheriff, Dalton Risner, Will Hernandez, all still available, and the Bengals owning an abundance of cap space, I think it would be prudent for them to consider bringing in a veteran in the mix. So probably unlikely, and it will depend on how these guys progress during the course of training camp. I thought the biggest strength in 24, no surprise here, the trio of Burrow, Chase, Higgins, despite not recovering or receiving any help, rather, from the offensive line. The Bengals couldn't recover from getting down early and struggling from getting back in games. They fielded one of the better passing attacks, though, in 24. And it was due to Burrow and Chase and Higgins. So it's a strength. And they did better than even you might think when you break down the tape. However, what it does also show is that you can't win with just a quarterback and just two good receivers if you don't play better defense. If you don't play better around them, you're going to have a ceiling that's going to limit you. Burrow finished the year as the most valuable player in the league in many people's eyes. Certainly, I thought that he was warranted that. Chase led the league in receptions. He led them in receiving yards. He led the league in receiving touchdowns. I mean, if you look at him, you could make the case that he's the second best receiver in the league. He's definitely top five in any way you look at it. Thought the biggest weakness last year was a defense that was, quite frankly, shoddy at times. You got a quarterback playing at an MVP level and two-star receivers. It couldn't even make the playoffs. Didn't even make the playoffs with an MVP quarterback and, quite frankly, two receivers that are all pro level. It goes to show you how ineffective they are as a front office and their inability to, okay, they hit on a couple of big, great players, but those guys their career is going to be wasted if they don't do a better job around them. And don't give me, they put so many resources. They don't draft well enough. They don't develop well enough. They don't have enough continuity to build a team around the quarterback and the receiving core as well as they should. They're ranked 18th in run defense grade, 19th in coverage grade, 26th in pass rush, even with the leader in sacks, Trey Hendrickson. Real concern there. Can the defense do an effective job? Even, an improved pass rushing coverage, playing with a lead is going to help you. A good running game is going to help you. But there's a ceiling come playoff time if you even make it. I think an X factor is going to be Amarius Mims at tackle. About the only thing that wasn't going well for the offense last year is the offensive line play. Their great playmakers that I've alluded to was in lieu of really good offensive line play, or in spite of, I should say, good line play. They had the second lowest graded offensive line in the league. Finished only above the Patriots. The unit remains mostly the same from 24. And the player with whom most are expecting to make a jump is Mims. The 24 first-round pick and had a rookie season, didn't play well at all. If they don't experience a breakout this year, then I think this could be a problem, and it's going to be more the same for the Bengals and only getting so far. I do think the rookie to watch is Shamar Stewart. Talked about the need to improve the pass rush. Um, the A&M edge rusher is picked 17th. His production wasn't great, but he's a freak athlete. And he's a really good run defender. And following Sam Hubbard's retirement, and, wondering about Trey Hendrickson and, the future. And he's going to be counted on to have immediate impact. So that's a look at the Bengals and some of the things that jump out at me when I look at them in this season. Reminder to like, follow us, subscribe, so that you get the breakdowns of your favorite team, as well as each and every NFL team. Appreciate you joining us.